I had the opportunity to get one of my big breaks working with Stephen Bosco, rest in peace, the late Stephen Bosco, who wrote a lot of the earlier series in the 80s and 90s on television. And some of my people came to me, in Compton, was hollering at me about some people doing a TV show at Fox, and they needed a song, and they kind of wanted something along the lines of like, gangster, gangster, that's what they yelling, it's not about a salary, it's all about reality. But of course they couldn't use the most popular song in the world at that time.
And they was burning up right now.
$1 million, a brand new show, it was unheard of. So they basically came to us about writing a song. They asked the group, my group wasn't with it, and they asked me would I be interested. I'd take a stab.
Yeah.
I wrote the song and turned it in. And they liked the song. And then they said, well, we want to meet him. So I went down there with a couple of the homies, like us three.
Yeah, right.
In the car and rolled down there, meet the director and the producer. They put the record on. Could you do the record? And I put the record on, and I'm, gunshots in the hood. I'm packing my 9, and this kid was in the wrong place at the wrong time. He got shot. Nobody knows what for. On the streets, his money is gold, his dope is war. And they was like... That was the scariest thing we've ever seen in our fucking life. You need to play the part of Calvin, and it's like next thing I know, I'm in the movies. I start off writing the song. Because of my performance of the song, I'm in the film. So it was bananas, man. And flip forward, I'm sitting at my job, and one of my phone rang, and one of the homies hit me and like, hey, he like, man, everywhere I go, I keep seeing your ugly mug, and I'm like, fuck you mean? What you talking about? He like, I'm at work right now in the break room, and guess who on my TV screen? All right, man, 20 questions. I don't know who. You, motherfucker, you on CNN. I'm like, man, fuck out of here. I got him on the headset. I gotta hang this shit up. Fuck out of here. Playing on my phone and shit. Cause I know I ain't on CNN.
Right.
Fuck, I'm on CNN. Bro. I ain't did shit. I'm talking to you. I ain't in jail. I ain't dead. What the fuck I'm on CNN for? Fuck out of here. Get out of here. So he called back. And he said something, and I was like, come on, bro, I told you, why you fucking with me?
You're messing my time right now.
So then he sends me a screenshot back, and it's basically a screenshot of me on camera, and I see the little CNN thing in the corner, and then I just went nuts. And then like about about 30 minutes later, I guess when he got back off his break, and he was somewhere where he had a better signal, he sent me a link.
Oh, okay,
and
nice.
I opened the link, and I still didn't get it because it was just like CNN presents the 90s, and it starts doing all this talking because it was the whole show. It wasn't my part.
Yeah,
so,
right.
So I had to watch it. I was watching it. It's kind of interesting. And then I got to the part where it started talking about cop rock, and I'm like, what? And then I look up, and it's Tom Hanks, and I'm like, what? And then Tom Hanks is like, yeah, there's this one episode, and there's these rappers, and these gangbangers, and they're in a cell, and they begin to sing. And then he starts saying the lyrics that I wrote. He started busting my shit. Life in the hood. I'm like, wait a minute, this is Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Not the Tom Hanks on the island with the little ball and shit. Not Tom Hanks. Like, nah, man. Bosom buddies, Tom Hanks, the legend, saying something that I wrote. I couldn't believe it, man.
I saw one in which a bunch of gangbangers were in jail, and they began to sing, "Life in the hood ain't no pizza pie. Everybody die when the bullets fly." Life in the hood ain't no pizza pie. Anybody can die when the bullets fly. And I said, wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute.
I remember, I remember actually, I'm watching the 90s, and I know you was on it, I didn't pay whatever, so I'm watching the 90s, and I'm just chilling. I'm a crazy guy. I started with letters, so like now I started backwards a little bit, whatever.
What's the name of the show?
Yeah, and I'm like, so I'm looking at it, and I'm like, yo, and then I see you pop up on the screen, I'm like, yo, that's Urge. And I'm bugging out a little bit, like, I'm looking like, yo, I'm on Netflix right now, I'm watching the 90s, and that's straight up Earth. And they doing the whole thing, and like that. I didn't even know, I seen you always post like the whatever, but I ain't never seen a video of it, I was like, oh shit, he's on fucking Netflix right now, that's just bananas to me,
And what was really surreal, man, is just like seeing myself amongst amongst pop culture and my favorite shows. And this was for a failed effort. This wasn't for something that they were rah-rah and it was a success. This was for a failed effort. But I was still amongst The Simpsons, Arsenio Hall, X-Files, things that I would not miss a copy of X-Files, dog. I would fucking cuss you out about Mulder and Scully. On my mama, The Smoking Man, all that shit. That was my show. But I'm right there amongst all that pop culture, the stuff that was even in the government, like everything went on in the 90s.
And you got to figure this out on that section. They picked that portion of the Cop Rock. Now I didn't watch Cop Rock, but I know it was a whole season before they canceled or whatever, right? So they picked out of all those episodes, they drilled it all the way down to that one point or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
And that's another thing. One of my dear loved ones gave me the series on DVD.
Oh, word. Okay.
It's 3 discs.
Okay.
I think I'm on the second disc of the second season. Here's the thing. What made them pick that clip?
You're right.
Just what you
That's
just
what I'm saying. Out of all that shit.
What made them pick that clip? They got a bunch of people singing, bunch of people dancing, bunch of people running, bunch of people crying, bunch of people performing. What made them pick the clip with me in it? It's bugged me out, man.
Yeah, and for Tom Hanks to recite your lines, dog.
It was surreal. It was just bananas to hear. Wow. I mean, I watched it like when I got the link, I watched it 30 times in a row because I could not believe it. It was like I was waiting for your boy Ashton Kutcher to come running out the bushes or something like, you thought Tom Hanks was saying you got punked.
Right.
Like I was waiting because it was just too much, man. Where would that come from?
Yeah.
To get a 3-disc DVD. But the part that the segment that they used was my part. I just felt highly blessed, man. To me, it felt like somebody up there was looking out for me. You know what I mean?
Right.
So thank you. You know
right. Yeah, no doubt.
So the big blessing, and it went from CNN to Netflix.
Right.
So, I mean, it started CNN in the 90s, but then they moved the series CNN in the 90s to Netflix series.
Right.
So to see the content move around like that, I know a lot of people that know me and that are familiar with me got an opportunity to see that if they was paying attention. If you blink, you might have missed it, but if they was paying attention, they saw me.
Any residuals on that for you?
Yeah.
Nah, long time ago. The whole thing about that is when I did Cop Rock, and it's crazy, I still got the contract for that. So the next time we in the podcast and we just talking, I'm gonna bring that with me. But I still got the actual paperwork that had my meal penalty on it, like the $1,500 I got, the whole 9. And it was nice, man. I got residuals off of it, I think, for like a year and a half. But you know that it got canceled.
Yeah.
So I only got the residuals on where it was playing because it started getting picked up on different cables.
Right.
Yeah, it was just a surreal experience, man. Being on the Fox lot, going to makeup. It was my first time being in makeup and having a hair person, a stylist, and going to wardrobe, and them giving you're wearing this. It's just like, it was just crazy. You go in there, they like, these your shoes. You like, they are, and you put those shoes that you never had on. But cool. You go in a room, they got your name on it, and all your stuff's in there. And then the stylists come and style you, and then they take you to the set. It was just crazy, man.
Wow. That's a good experience.